Good day guys, this is how to convert to a coil-on-plug system using the PnPduino, and it's so easy. Let's go. So I'm using the D17 coil-on-plugs. First thing you have to do is to cut this bracket by an angle grinder. This is just plastic, so it's easy to remove. Remove it for all of your coil plugs. And next are the pigtails. These are the pigtails, and the pinout is pin number 1 is the ECU signal. Pin number 2, color black, is the ground, power ground. And the pin 3, the black white, is the 12-volt ignition switch. So you have to connect all the black wires, the power ground of the 4 coil plugs, and you have to connect all the black and white 12 ignition switch of the 4 coil plugs. And the best way to do the other end of the power ground is to use the ring lug. You need 4 wires of this. You can take this from any unused wire from the OBD1 connector. So example is this. Should be a small pin like this 16 pin. So just remove this, and then use a 1mm flat screwdriver, and you can remove this. Yeah, so you need 4 of this. This is the ground wire of the coil-on-plug, and we'll connect it to the thermostat housing. There. For the 12 volts, I will use this wire, which is the 12 volt ignition from the harness. So just remove this, and then remove this wire. This is the original color of the wire, black yellow, which is here. This is the 12 volts from the coil-on-plug pigtails. So put the heat shrink tube, and connect them. For the ignition 1, this is the original wire, this yellow green. So I will do the same. I will remove this wire. This is the ICM, or the ignition one from the ECU. So I just put a wire here, put a shrinkable tube, put the male connector, and just heat shrink it. So this coil on plug is number 1, which is closest to the timing belt. So just to have some clarification, this is 1, this is coil on plug 2, coil on plug 3, and coil on plug 4. These are the 3 wires earlier, and I extended the wires 1.5 meters extension, and then I put labels IG2, IG4, IG3. So this side, which goes to the ECU, will insert through the firewall here. These are the 3 wires with label IG3, IG2, IG4, and we have to connect this to this A plug. This is the A plug, and we'll just follow what is the pin out for the PnPduino. So this is the A plug. We'll connect this IG3, IG4, and IG2 to A18, A17, A19. Okay, so this is how you count and locate the IG3. So you have to count 5 from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the IG3. And then at the bottom of it is the IG2. And the IG4 is the 4th from the right. So we'll just connect this IG3 here, okay, we'll connect this IG4 again here, and then the IG2 at the bottom. Now connect IG1 to coil on plug 1, IG2 to coil on plug 3, IG3 to coil on plug 4, and IG4 to coil on plug number 2. Just to summarize, IG1 is coil on plug 1, IG2 is coil on plug 3, IG3 is coil on plug 4, and IG4 is coil on plug 2. If you can't see the screw, you can remove the distributor, or you can just rotate the crankshaft. We're now going to wire this tachometer. So this is the fourth wire, and we'll wire it to the D plug D8. So our D plug is this, the 22 pin. So we'll take it out and then count 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is D8. This is our tachometer output. And we have to wire this outside, going to the engine bay. This is the original tachometer output. So what we will do is we'll take this wire and then connect our tachometer output from the ECU. Now check your PnPduino board at the back side and look for the tach voltage. So this should be soldered on the 12 volts. Yeah, you have to solder the 12 volts on the middle and on the right side. Now open your Tuner Studio and connect your PnPduino. Go to Spark settings. You have to change this to sequential, and this is the most important. You have to change it to going low, otherwise you will damage your coil. So put it going low. And well compensation. The next is we have to know the trigger angle. We'll use the device to measure the ignition timing. So after checking the ignition timing on the actual engine, found out that the trigger angle should be 279 degrees for me. But it can change depending on your position of the distributor, so you have to check it with your timing light.